Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Troy Friedersdorf, Superintendent of Elwood Community Schools. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2026 Elwood High School Commencement Ceremony. Thank you to the families, friends, and staff members whose support helped make this day possible, and to our seniors, congratulations on your hard work and determination in reaching this milestone. In just a few moments, you will cross this stage as graduates and proud new members of the Elwood alumni family. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize those in our audience who have helped shape our school community. Would all retired staff members please stand? Now, would all current staff members please join them? Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, would all Elwood High School alumni please stand? Seniors, after today, you will be part of this distinguished group, which is pretty cool. And now, would everyone please stand as the Elwood Panther Band performs our national anthem.
Good afternoon, family, faculty, and most importantly today, my fellow classmates. We did it. After the difficult feat of coloring and sign the lines in preschool, learning to count and read in elementary school, surviving science projects in middle school, and enduring countless essays, study guides, and sleepless nights, we finally made it here. But along the way, something greater has happened than simply gaining knowledge. Our minds might have expanded, but so did our hearts. Little by little, through every success and every setback, we began becoming the people we are meant to be. And despite every trial and tribulation, we are still standing here today. Because the world didn't end when we failed our first test. The world didn't end during our first middle school heartbreak. The world didn't end when we lost friends we once thought would stand behind us at our weddings. And the world didn't end this year when many of us spent months wondering whether the paths we chose, the schools, careers, and futures ahead of us would truly lead us to the lives we dream about. And the world will not end now just because this chapter of our lives is over. Because today is not just an ending, it is the end of the beginning. The beginning of independence, the beginning of uncertainty, the beginning of adventure. So wherever life takes you this year, face it head on. Be courageous, be willing to fail, be willing to grow. Life has not hesitated to challenge us at such a young and vulnerable age, and it will not suddenly stop now, but neither should you. Do not hide when life becomes difficult. Do not regret becoming who you are, and do not tremble in fear when life doesn't unfold the way you thought it would. Because thanks to our teachers, our parents, our families, our friendships, and our own self-discovery, we are more prepared than ever to face what comes next. Whatever hope, dream, or aspiration you carry inside you, know this: you are capable of achieving far more than you think you are. Let this summer be your fresh start. Take the risk, apply for the job, move to the city, travel somewhere new, tell people you love them, because the person you've always wanted to become is waiting for you. And when you look back on your high school years from now, I hope you remember how bright the stadium lights were on Friday nights and not what our football record was. I hope you remember the friendships you made more than the friendships that you lost. I hope you remember the moments when you surprised yourself, not the moments you doubted yourself. And I hope we all remember how we lost Devontae in Washington, D.C., instead of having to remember how we had to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. But seriously, we are blessed beyond measure. In friendship, in community, and in life, we are rich in ways that cannot be measured. Never take that for granted. Always remember this: there is someone rooting for you. Every teacher who guided you from kindergarten until now is rooting for you. Every family member and friend sitting in this crowd, and even those who could not be here today, are rooting for you. And if it means anything at all, I'm rooting for every single one of you as well. But if you feel alone, if you truly believe nobody sees you, understands you, or cares about your future, then I want to leave you with this: you are never alone, because there is one who has loved you through every failure, every fear, every doubt, and every victory. One who will always meet you with open arms and who believes in your future more than anyone else ever could. And that is Jesus Christ. I knew that if I was ever given I knew that if I was ever given one opportunity in my life to stand before this many people, I cannot leave without mentioning the reason behind everything I have become. And whether I know you personally or not, I can confidently say this: I have love for every person sitting before me today, because the fact that you are here, despite everything life may have thrown at you, is proof of your strength, resilience, and perseverance. So, class of 2026, dream the biggest dream you possibly can, chase it until your legs ache and your lungs burn, and never let anyone convince you that you are incapable of reaching it. Because if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good afternoon, everyone, and most importantly, congratulations, class of 2026. I understand that the journey of high school is unique to each and every student, but I am so proud that all of us are here together today to celebrate it all. I would like to express my gratitude to the people that pushed us here. To parents, faculty, friends, partners, thank you for your support that allowed these students to get to where they are today. I will try to keep this short with as little cliches as possible. This was not an easy journey, and I know for many of us it could not have been done alone. I know each and every person faced struggles along the way, myself included, but we all persevered to get to this point. Time after time, we've shown up, even when it was hard, and all we wanted to do was just lay in bed and doom scroll. We finished countless assignments and tests to get to this point. I know sometimes it felt as if it were all for nothing. However, looking out at you now, I can see that all of you know the hard work paid off. Even if sometimes it felt as if our best was not enough, we still showed up time after time to get to where we are today. Not only have we shown up academically, but many have shown up for our school and community. Whether you were an athlete, a music student, an employee, or were a part of any extracurricular club, you've shown great dedication. Time after time, you've balanced school, life, and commitments. Even if you don't feel the importance of your extracurricular achievements, just know it is there. Whatever you were able to give back is an outstanding achievement. Even if you did not fit into any of these categories, you still had to work to find the balance between school and everyday life. This balance can feel impossible when life is so heavy, but you do it time after time. Now, as we start a new chapter, it feels like the clock is moving so fast. Questions fall on us. Do I go to college? Where do I go? What do I study? Do I stay at this job? Do I join the military? It seems as if it's time for us to have all the answers, but that is simply not the case. This is the time to finally do all you've ever wanted to do. I know it's very cliche, but this is the time to take risk and actually find what it is you want in life. In my personal experience, you are more likely to regret not doing something and missing the opportunity than doing something, even if it does not go as planned. In reality, all we have is the present moment. The past is already gone and completely unchangeable, while the future is uncertain. That is why living in the moment gives you so much power. I would like to end this moment with a poem that I hold very near to my heart. I will first recite the original and then provide a translated version. This is Excelsior by Gaspar Núñez de Arce. ¿Por qué los corazones miserables? ¿Por qué las almas viles? En los fieros combates de la vida, ni luchan ni resistan? El espíritu humano es más constante, cuanto más se levante. Dios puso el fango en la llanura y puso la roca en la montaña. La blanca nieve que en las ondas valles te resiste la guerra. En las altivas cumbres permanece inmutable y eterna. Why do humble spirits, why do lonely souls, in the fierce combats of life, neither struggle nor resist? The human spirit is more constant the more it rises. The mud was placed on the lowlands, and the rock on the mountains. The white snow, which in the deep valley melts quickly on the high peaks, remains unchangeable and eternal. I know some of you have heard this poem recited numerous times, but now it is our time to rise to the occasion as time runs its course. We must stay true to ourselves while we grow. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
There it is. Thank you, Anthony. One of the things I was told at the end of last year was that as the class president, I would be giving a speech at graduation. At the time, I brushed it off because I felt that it was so far away. But when push came to shove, I hit a brick wall. I felt this pressure to somehow summarize some of the most important years of our lives. I kept asking myself, how is that even possible? But the more I sat and thought about it, the more I began to realize that question doesn't just apply to the speech, it applies to everything. And the answer is sitting here today in this gym. It's in the people who stood beside you every step of the way. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that none of this would be possible without them. Personally, I would like to thank my parents, my family, Mr. John Kelly, Mrs. Jennifer Tackett, and the entire staff here at Elwood for their investment in me. I wouldn't be here today without their wisdom, support, and compassion. I realize that race day was a week ago. However, at the conclusion of this ceremony, please take a moment to thank those who helped you cross the bricks. When I think about what defines the class of 2026, I think of the 8th grade DC trip. No matter where life may take me, that trip is something that I will never forget. It was the first opportunity after the pandemic to be rambunctious as a group, which we do a lot of. While every one of us has our own account of the trip, some are probably best left untold up here on the stage. That trip captured the essence of who we are. I would like to thank each and every one of you, not just for that moment, but for all the other unforgettable ones that truly made my high school experience. I would like to end by encouraging you to be yourself, not the version the world expects you to be. The only people that you need to make proud are who you once were and who you are becoming. Live a life that brings you happiness and purpose, but most importantly, be present. It's easy to be everywhere at once and still miss what matters most. I'd like to share a quote from Eric Church. Plant yourself somewhere, put down roots with the full intention of growing them. With this in mind, wherever life may take you, whether it's Elwood or New York City, I encourage each and every one of you to involve yourselves in your community. Environment is often the largest factor in your happiness. This is your moment. Don't just live it, remember it. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you, Braden.
Students wearing a gold stole signifies membership in the National Honor Society. Would all students wearing a gold stole please stand and be recognized? Students wearing a purple and silver cord signifies membership in National Technical Honor Society. Would all students wearing a purple and silver cord please stand at this time and be recognized? Students wearing a red stole signifies membership in the National Spanish Honor Society. Would all students wearing a red stole please stand and be recognized at this time? Students wearing a gold cord signifies a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Would all students wearing the gold cord please stand and be recognized? Students wearing a medallion with a blue lanyard signifies those who have earned a technical honors diploma. Would everyone wearing this medallion with a blue lanyard please stand and be recognized? Students wearing a medallion with a gold lanyard signifies those who have earned an academic honors diploma. Would everyone wearing this medallion please stand and be recognized? Students wearing a green and white cord signify students who have earned the Indiana College Core. Students, please stand and be recognized. And at this time, would our top 10 students of the class of 2026 please stand? These students were recognized for their achievements during our annual Top 10 luncheon this past week.
It is my honor to introduce to you class of 2026's salutatorian, Jasmine Tevlon. Valedictorian is Brianna Rangel.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, staff, board members, and community members. Today is a day that many of us have been looking forward to for a long time. For our graduates, this moment represents years of hard work, growth, challenges, and accomplishments. For parents, guardians, grandparents, and family members, it represents years of support, sacrifice, encouragement, and unwavering belief. This moment belongs to all of you. Class of 2026, as we look across this room today, we don't just see graduates in caps and gowns. We see stories. We see perseverance. We see growth. We see obstacles that have been overcome and moments that have shaped who you are becoming. And we also see the people who have walked beside you every step of the way. The parents who helped you through your late nights, the guardians who showed up when it mattered most, the grandparents, families, teachers, coaches, and staff who invested in you and they believed in you. As your principal, it has been a privilege to watch this class grow. You guys were in 8th grade when I got here, and it's amazing to see the young men and women that you have grown into. We have seen you succeed, we have seen you struggle, and we have seen you push through challenges that many people never knew about. What stands out most is not just what you accomplished, but how you kept going. You kept showing up, you kept moving forward, you kept believing that tomorrow could be better than today. And that is something worth honoring. We, Elwood Junior Senior High School, are extremely proud of you. Not because you are perfect, not because you always got it right. We are proud of you because we have watched you grow. We have watched you learn. We have watched you persevere. We have watched you become stronger, more capable, and more prepared for the next chapter of life. Those lessons will matter far beyond anything learned in a classroom. As you leave here today, each of you will take a different path. Some are heading to college, some are entering the workforce. Others are still deciding what comes next. And I'll tell you a secret, that's okay. You do not need to know every answer today. What matters is that you keep moving forward with purpose and confidence. The future ahead of you will bring opportunity, challenge, excitement, and no doubt, uncertainty. There will be moments that stretch you and moments that shape you. And we cannot wait to see what you do. We cannot wait to hear about the careers you build, the families you raise, the communities that you strengthen, and the impact you make on this world. But if there is one thing we hope you carry with you from this day forward, it is this: live a life of integrity, because everything else in life will change. Your circumstances will change, your address will change, your plans will change, and your path will change. But your character is something you choose every single day. Choose honesty, choose kindness, Choose courage. Choose to do the right thing even when no one is watching. Choose to treat people with respect even when it is not required. And choose to be the same person in private that you are in public. Your accomplishments, and you guys have many, matter. Your success matters. But your integrity will define how you are remembered. At the end of the day, people may forget your grades or awards, but they will never forget how you treated them. They will never forget whether they could trust you. Class of 2026, does this sound familiar? This is day one of this school year, is the exact same thing that we're talking about. Okay? The people around you will never forget whether they could trust you or not. They will never forget who you were. Class of 2026, we thank you. Thank you for the memories that you have created in this building. Thank you for the impact you have had on this community. Thank you for the example you have set for those that follow behind you. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what comes next. Class of 2026, congratulations. You've earned this moment. It is now our privilege to recognize each of you as we present the graduates of the class of 2026 from Elwood High School. Brianna Marie Rangel. Jasmine Nicole Tevelon. Jacob M. Bell. Gabriel Joseph Altair. Piper Darby Anderson. Irvin Aldair Batista Chico. Aiden Eugene Belcher. Kayla Rose Brevard. Juan Edgar Brasinio. Avery Allen Wayne Brooks. Lacey Marie Bryan. Takea Lee Butler. Isaac James Capshaw. Ethan E. Cassis. Joshua Lee Caudell. Keegan Walter Clark. Iris Nicole Cobb. Ella Ruby Collier Pine. Gabriel Jacob Collier. Gabriella Rose Cromwell. JC Geraldine Crosby. Braxton Malachi Joseph Daly. Lily Ann Downhour. Keegan Allen Davenport. Bella Michelle Dial. Broden Grant Dial. Cadence Marie Dotson. Nevaeh Noel Emery. Ryan Wayne Englehart. Braden Harris Etchison. John Clinton Evans V. Brooklyn Lee Farrell. Ruby C. Fleming. Autumn Rain Fochman. Xavier Matthias Ford. Alicia Desiree Francis. Alexander Michael Frazee. Cambrian Lakai Galejos. Trinity Taylin Gibbons. Colton Matthew Hardebeck. Dalton Dean Hart. Masoki Coco Adana Hartbarger. Matthew Joseph Heath. Caleb Hunter Henderson. Alexis Nicole Lee High. Ethan Alexander Hine. Chelsea Ray Hobbs. Jada K. Hoots. Emma Michelle Hornbrook. Darren Lee Jameson. Bracken James Francis Jetty. Nina Marie Anyas John Edwards. Destiny Anna Louise Johnson. Olivia Claire Jones Pierce. Ashlyn Michelle Jones. Aaron Dean Knight. Charlotte Marie Lane. Aaron Charles Lang. Congratulations. Corbin Ryder Jackson Level. Jacob Michael Noon. William Jesse Loveland. Mariah Joe Martinez Scott. Aiden James McCoy. Casey Ty McCrae. Allison K. Ellen McGuire. Brylan Edward Mortz. Jonathan Aiden Mortz. They're out of order. Just a second. Trenton Michael Lee Pritchard. Jonathan Jacob Neese. Aliana Madison Neal. Jason Jasper Noble. Gabriel James Light. Ariel Paige Oliver. Tariq Lee Osborne. Carson Ellsworth Parker. Avery Elizabeth Savage. Clayton Robert Poor. Cadence Jade Pratt. Dylan Thomas Carr Pritchard. Jackson Matthew Plew. Madison Elizabeth Christine Ramey. Nyla Grace Rebuck. Olivia Marie Rexford. Christopher Van Shepard. Christian Javier Rivera. Marcus Anthony Rivera. Connor Daniel Rodriguez. Owen James Rodriguez. Christian Javier Rivera. Natalie Ann Schellenkaut. Braden Gabriel Seats. Dawson Tyler Mitchell Shepard. Kyle Ray Shepard. Lola Shay Sherrill. Bryce Matthew Schuler. Haley Elaine Simpson. Elijah Lee Small. Madison Marie Smith. Griffin James Stewart. Layla Mackenzie Strong. Connor Ryan Sylvester. Benjamin James Tyson. Devontae Amar Walker. Maya Ann Wetzel.
Please join me in the changing of the tassels. You guys ready?